This morning, I set it up so that when a tile is destroyed or when you quit the game, it searches through all the items that are bound to the tile and then grabs all their properties and stores them. So if you move something, it'll update it at that point, and then it also stores all their properties. So if you edit a property, it'll store that. It won't store a property that's a game object because you can't store references to game objects because they won't be there when it comes back. So I strip all those out. This is the code that moves and rotates the objects, and it also updates their position in the holding section of the tile. So this Susan was spawned by the system. I'm going to edit it. We'll rotate it. And then go ahead and leave. Its orientation should be the same. There's a couple of properties that I'm going to set up so that when they're set in an object, like color, that it'll set the object color. So we can use another tool here called object color, and or even paint, and touch this guy and have him get whatever object color is selected here. This little picker, if I point at the negative side and hit R, it removes R from the color. If I point at the positive side and hit R, it adds to it. So it makes it so you can pick any color with just 3 keys real quick without having a huge interface. I could have a vector under here so you could see what you're adjusting, but for now it works pretty good. So we can spawn another item, and we'll edit it a little bit. We'll move it. I should probably make these little tabs a little bigger relative to the screen and all that. So we'll rotate them, say 45 degrees or so, and then I'll quit. Come back. And they're both there, and they both have their orientation. So we can add game objects to the world. They pin to the tile. When the tile is loaded, it loads in the game objects, and when the tile is loaded out, it saves the data about the objects. So that way we have a persistent world that we can edit. So next up is getting all of the props into the world. I was going to take some more time on pathfinding, but I'm just going to wait till I have enough money to pay someone to code C, because I don't know C. So the jump to path search right now will support about 5 agents, and then later on, once I have money and I compile that, it should support like 25 agents that are about twice as smart. So that's all of my updates for today. We have a persistent world that we can edit and place game objects in. Any object that's in a hidden layer that's marked with the property GameOb is added to that list that's used to cycle spawn objects, like Susan here, game object. So we can add any object we want to spawn into the world and pin to a tile here. Alright, well, thanks for watching.